So welcome everybody to EULAR Vienna 2024. I have the good fortune to have with me today friend and colleague Alvin Wells. Alvin, tell us a little bit about where you work, your interests, and then we'll talk about the new therapies for PSA.
Yes, Dr. Nash, it's nice to see you again. So yes, I'm a rheumatologist. I work in areas of Chicago and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm with a group called Advocate Aurora Medical Group. I cover the department of 22 rheumatologists. I do both adult and pediatric rheumatologists and involve a number of clinical trials.
And what do you think of the new molecules and new therapies for PSA that are on the horizon, and some of them actually out there being used?
Yeah, I tell you, it's really kind of exciting to be at a meeting here. You can feel the buzz. I tell people it's an exciting time to be a rheumatologist because going back even 4 or 5 years ago, we didn't have all the different treatment options, and that's what we have. I think we've moved on from conventional synthetic DMARDs like methotrexate and leflutamide, and now it's more advanced therapies. Even going back when we had the first TNF drug approved in 1998, we've actually advanced that therapy. And there's new targets we've identified that now it's IL-17, it's IL-12/23, and the JAK inhibitors. And we're seeing data coming out on that. In regards to the JAK inhibitors, we have several of those approved around the world, and now we have the TYK2 inhibitors. They've been approved in the US for psoriasis. I'm involved with the trial for psoriatic arthritis and for lupus, and that class of molecule is really going to advance our treatment option of patients who have psoriasis, who have psoriatic arthritis, and indeed who have skin involvement from lupus and other diseases as well.
Tell us a bit about your JAK experience in PSA.
I tell you, my JAK experience in PSA has been really, really good. I haven't been a big fan of tofacitinib because I think it's a weaker drug. But if we look at drugs like upadacitinib, I think they've worked really, really great. I've also used some baricitinib, but upadacitinib has been a great drug. It's approved for us for psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis. It's approved both in kids and adults, and that's been what we've been using now in our practice. We have a number of patients on those. I wasn't involved in the clinical trials with that drug, but we're looking at doing some of our long-term studies now.
And other molecules, other treatment choices, do you ever think we'll use CAR-T therapy in PSA or AS?
I tell you, the number one thing that's coming out of the meeting, everybody's talking about CAR-T therapy, because the exciting thing about it, Dr. Nash, is that, hey, we have a potential of people with severe disease, whether it's rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or scleroderma, to get the disease under control and ultimately be off of only any long-term therapy. That's the good news, right? The bad news, we need to make sure it's going to work when we have to retreat, and also need to make sure there's some safety and not going to be any safety signals that we're worried about. Other of our colleagues from other specialties are going to be leveraging rheumatologists, whether they're from GI, ophthalmology, or dermatologists. They're all going to be calling us because, hey, we got these great drugs, and how do we leverage that? And that's what's exciting to be a rheumatologist. Also at this meeting, we're talking about artificial intelligence. The good news, we won't be replaced by artificial intelligence because it's the science and the art of being a rheumatologist, and that's what's exciting being here at EULAR 2024.